Yeah, actually. We should have
Hmm?
we should have thought of closing that.
Usijali, I've seen
But
I've been in worse
this
circumstances.
European is how there are many people.
I've been worse circumstances than that, and the reason of YouTube is to make it real.
Real, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yes. Yeah, that is
okay.
true.
Yeah.
You make it not real, then what are
Yeah.
interested?
Welcome to this episode of Diaspora Scholars TV. We are in Maumee in Ohio. We keep traveling, like I keep saying, by road, by air, even by boat. We walk, and also we said now we'll be cycling as well. So we are talking to Jabez Othoo, and thanks again
Thank you so
for
much.
being part of this show. I
Thank you
mean,
for
me and
having
you
me.
have come a long way. It's over 8 years now.
Over 8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
And the time, like I said before,
Time
you
flies.
think a time and you're like, it's just the other day.
Yeah.
8 years go.
Imagine it's I mean, I was talking to you on the other time and I was like, is it really 8 years? But yes, it's actually over 8
It's
years.
over 8.
I've lived away from Michigan than I lived in Michigan.
That is true.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, so let us get to know you more. I mean, like I told in the first part, my viewers, you wear many hats. Business, family. You're a father, you're an engineer. Oh my goodness. Hotels is a lot of things that you try to combine. And many people who can watch our show always really get inspired. So take us back to the University of Toledo uh, during your undergraduate. And then let's see, how did you get eventually to do an MBA?
Yes. So from Owens Community College, like I had mentioned before,
Uh-huh.
I had a lot of credits to transfer to University of Toledo.
Yeah.
And Owens, I had mechanical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So at University of Toledo, now I'm trying to juggle work and school.
Yes.
And I realize also that having things beyond mechanical engineering would make me a better employee or a better candidate for quite a wide range of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So at University of Toledo, I concentrated on in Bachelor of Science Information Technology.
Mm-hmm.
And so was also driven by I had gone to work and a lot of people are talking about database,
Mm-hmm.
data mining, and I was
That
actually
time
having
it was
trouble.
a big thing.
Big thing, yes, SQL,
Oh
and
my
so
God.
I also I'm also was trying to make sure that I have knowledge of all this, and that is what landed me into information technology.
Mm.
Yeah. So things like Comp 1 and Comp 2,
Mm.
which are required in undergrad, those actually I did at Owens, and I just transferred.
Oh, yeah, because you had already been done much more than computer 1 and 2,
Yeah.
because it's far much more, yeah.
Yes. So within 3 years, I was able to graduate from University of Toledo.
Because you had transferred credits.
Yes.
Wow.
Which was very, very helpful. Now that I look back, it was not only beneficial on the size of class, but even on the tuition payment.
Oh, yeah.
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 Toledo universities are like almost 5 times the cost of community college per credit hour.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so I saved a lot. And
So who was paying tuition? Were you paying tuition yourself or you had assistants? Because we're also curious about that, because people
Yes.
come and tell us more. Yeah.
So the thing that helped the most, and that is I think the reason why I stuck with First Solar, the employer that
It's out.
yes, it's because they offer tuition assistance.
Oh.
Yes. So they were paying up to $5,500
A year.
a year.
Wow, that's a lot of
which
savings.
covered a lot of savings. And then I would just pay a little bit of left, the balance left for my tuition. So that extremely helped. combined with some few scholarship that school offers based on performance.
Yeah.
Undergrad is usually a little bit tricky, and being that I didn't really have enough time to assist any professor because of my, when I wasn't at school, I was at
work. Yeah.
yeah. So I worked 12 hours at night.
Wow.
And then would go to school for 6 hours, and then the rest I would sleep and do other things.
Your day was covered.
Yes. So that is what actually helped me so much in meeting tuition fee. And then again, I was also guaranteed progression within the company.
Oh, okay.
Because there were so much. The company had a map.
Oh, okay. A career roadmap.
Roadmap where you,
a career progression map.
Yes.
That if you get this qualification, so they were really mapping up your future pretty much.
So much, and it was the core of what I really wanted. So I was like, these guys are just putting me to where.
And compared to Ann Arbor, where you were in Michigan and Colorado, yes, this was the place.
This was the place. So it really played out very, 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 very well. And after graduating, like I say, I started my career as a technician and grew with the company to manufacturing engineer and now development engineer.
Yeah.
So these are all progression that feeds back to that career roadmap.
Wow. Wow.
And what I usually, my advice to most young people, or even those who are seeking something, is the starting point is very important. Usually the entry point needs to be very flexible. Don't be very choosy that the entry point has to meet what you really want. Sometimes you just need your feet in, and then progression will actually get you to where you'd want.
Where you want to go.
Yes.
Wow.
So after the information technology, I had always had this question in my mind as a kid, and I don't know. So I always asked myself why lawyers, engineers, doctors, all these are the careers that don't involve any finance part.
Okay.
They make very good money, but to me, they seemed very broke.
There you go. It goes back to it's not how much money you make, yes, but how much money you save.
So that is what actually propelled me to do MBA in finance.
Oh, wow.
And financial
Look at that.
Yes. Because I really always wondered. And at that point, I actually had applied for a PhD. And being biased, I think I knew I didn't ever have a lot of time at the time to do PhD, but I knew I could try because I was working full time. Yeah. And but my interest in PhD was also driven by availability of scholarships.
Okay.
Because in business school, the competition on masters in scholarship is very high.
Very extremely high.
Extremely high. And then my employer was also still covering the $5,500.
Oh, so that was still an opportunity that was available.
Yes. So I discussed with my advisor, and they said, you can apply for PhD, that's okay. But eventually I found out that balancing PhD, working full-time, and traveling
can be extremely difficult.
It was almost close to impossible. The traveling side is what really impacted being a PhD candidate. So
because at the time at your work you were traveling.
Yeah, traveling a lot. Yeah. And not only like within the US, but this one
outside
the US.
Yeah.
So that prompted me to rethink what I really needed or what I wanted, and that is the reason actually I went for MBA in finance. Yes. So the MBA finance is what has really given me this different places
and an edge over so many other people.
So many.
You have a background in computers, engineering, all of a sudden now you MBA. Oh, yes. My goodness. Yeah.
And even for the employers, I mean, management, they prefer candidates with that kind of a background.
Yes, yeah.
Not a lot of engineers also
Go that
go that
route.
Yes. So I pretty much finished my MBA, and it also.
So which year is this now? Because we've come all the way from 2001.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Then 2005. Yeah.
2005, I finished my
Undergraduate.
undergrad.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2012,
Mm.
no, 2010.
2010.
Yeah, I applied for going back to do MBA
Okay.
or a PhD,
Uh-huh.
and then that doesn't work. And I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
okay, I take a break.
Okay.
And then in 2017,
Mm.
I now decide that okay, I better get this graduate school done.
Wow. So wow, you've been in school throughout all those years.
All those years with very long breaks.
Yeah. So it's for you. I see it's all about practicability, right?
Yes.
You know, it's about balancing, your own life, balancing your, ambitions,
Yes.
and also balancing everything. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yes. And not only that, incorporating uh, where I'm going, where I would want to go with what I need to do
Mm.
to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing that I also learned is a lot of times you can be offered a chair, or you can find somewhere to sit.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two different things.
Oh, I like that bit. you can be offered a chair
or find somewhere to sit. In fact, if you go in a gathering, there are people who are told, let's find somewhere to sit. But there are those who are offered chairs.
I'll remember that.
So I usually look at, okay, what can really have me, be offered a chair or look for somewhere to sit and balance that.
Mm.
Yeah, and that is most of stuff that I've done in school are so much driven by what I would want or what I would want to be. And as a little kid, I always wanted to be an engineer. So it's not something that I just found myself doing. But it was an inspiration that was really in my mind. And beyond that, I also wanted to untangle this business aspect of what do business guys really do that is different with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yes, and that has really guided where I'm at right now, and that's the reason why there's owning rental properties.
Yeah, and I will come to that. So, what message at this point can you tell somebody who's taking an engineering, class, or somebody doing MBA? I mean, you have all that experience, in academia. You work in industry. So, what pieces of advice can you give them? I know you've already offered two that I'll go away with. It's not about how much you make, but how much you save. You can be offered a seat,
or be told to find somewhere to sit.
you can or be offered actually a chair, because being told where to sit may not even be on a chair.
Yeah, or you can be asked to find
a place to sit.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. So what advice can you give on top of that?
Yeah, on top of that, what the advice that is really integral is apart from the school, and this is now just how I look at life. What has really guided my life is how many people you impact, but not forgetting impacting yourself.
Okay.
Because sometimes we look at our success on what do I do, what did I do to so and so, but also rate what did I do to myself. Is it harmful? Is it beneficial? Is it progressive? If you look at things like that, then wholesomely you'll be able to figure out how other people feel. And then my principle in life that I usually, it's a very common thing, that put yourself into others' shoes. And communication is extremely important in that. So I
Okay.
usually communicate, or if somebody tells me something, I take it as a gift.
Okay.
So that makes me to not worry so much about, because if I'm giving you a gift, I mean, I shouldn't worry about how you're going to receive the gift. It's
Yeah.
wholeheartedly from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I should also, the most important thing, I should also give you the liberty and the freedom to do whatever you want with my gift.
Mm. Mm.
So, if I'm giving information predetermining your reaction,
No.
then it becomes so much of a
Yeah.
burden.
Yeah.
But if I give you information as a gift, and you also understand that you can do whatever you want with it, then the impact is usually very positive.
Mm.
So the advice, what I'm trying to summarize is uh, eventually and progressively look at yourself,
Mm.
and then look at others how you are impacting them. Somebody once said, if you have a very delicious food and you're only eating it yourself, you won't know how delicious it is until you share it.
That's another takeaway again.
Yeah.
It's about also having the meal delicious, first of all, to yourself, and then
Yes.
also sharing it out.
Yes. Sharing it out will actually rate you beyond what your belief is.
Mm.
Yes. And it actually will also give you time to absorb positive or whatever criticism that life brings unto you.
Mm.
So those are pretty some stuff that the advice, put an effort.
Put an effort.
Efforts are extremely always needed.
And indeed, we are talking to Jabez Othoo. I mean, he's put a lot of effort. He owns rental property in the US as well as in Kenya. And we'll talk about this in another part. He was running to be the MCA of Kosewe Ward in Homa Bay.
Yes.
We've seen you on TV. We've heard you on radio. We've seen you with the luminaries, the way they call them.
Yes.
So stay tuned on this series of Jabez Othoo. We'll talk about another section of him as a businessman and also another section of him as a politician. I tell you, go ahead and even find out right now, Jabez Othoo, who he was in the last elections.
Yes.
This is a guy, like he said, doesn't only want to share with himself, but he wants to share with other people.
That is true. And that is the most integral part in life.
That's the most important integral part in life.
Yes. You share it with yourself, you won't see the benefit.
But it's not easy. I mean, we'll talk about this in another section, but how do you even campaign in Kenya and also still keep on maintaining a family here, working here, doing a business, and at the same time with the rigors of a general election in Kenya? We'll talk about it in another show. You are watching Diaspora Scholars TV. My name is Daktari. Subscribe to this channel because we go everywhere. We are in Maumee, in Ohio, this weekend. Stay tuned for another series. Bwana.
Thank you so much.
Wewe ni mwanaume bwana.
Thank you so much. And you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing really, really good
Thank
job.
you so much. I mean,
it's a blessing. It's not easy for people to find time, and because what you're doing is more impactful than most of us have done in their life.
I'm sure it's more, you guys have done a lot of impact as well. And I mean, again, like you said, I wouldn't even have known that you started in Colorado. Because we've talked a lot about so many things. And you see, and that's why I like doing this every time I go around and learn quite a bit as well. So either way, it helps us quite a bit. And we'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing it.
Thank you.
Thanks for the support you gave us, as well, in terms of, knowing that, well, let's get to Michigan, let's get to Ohio, and welcomed us to your house. So again, thanks also for what you are doing. Watch out for him, 2027. This guy, watch for this guy, but more importantly, also trace and watch the other videos about him on this show because it's very inspirational. From a community college all the way to a development engineer, he's been with one employer and very successful at it. And so again, stay tuned, subscribe to this channel. Daktari, asante sana. Asante. Wow. Hao watu wako wapi bwana, tusichelewe. Yeah, we should be going.